This is going to be a little tutorial of how to spit shine boots. As you can see, I already have these pretty well done. I'm just redoing them, but I'll break it down. Things you'll need: obviously boots, duh. Cotton balls. I use a shirt because the little applicator that comes in this little kit kind of sucks, especially after a couple times of using it. Mr. Lighter, yeah, and you know, black kiwi that comes in the kit. So since I started working at a local prison, every time whenever I come through, a lot of people ask, how do I get the boots so shiny? Well, for one, they're not gonna look like that, you know, whenever you get them brand new. You're gonna end up having to do little by little this process, which I'm about to do. So t-shirt or the applicator, doesn't really matter. Oh, I forgot one thing. I wanted to do this first because these are actually worn. Knock off all the dust or whatever it was that you were wearing just real quick. Now the key thing to this also is applying the kiwi. Shit. Consistently over the area that you want to do. So you don't want no clumps, no nothing like that. Basically, it's like fingerprinting for grown-ups. Or in the case of the prison system, it might be that dude that's doing art with shit on his wall. Whichever one you prefer, doesn't matter. So alright. So evenly, hold on, let's see if I can do this. So, there. Evenly, you don't want no big, you know, chunks of anything. Now, when you apply the heat, you can either do it with a lighter or a heat gun, doesn't matter. You have to make sure that you do not do it too long in a certain area. Otherwise, you're gonna end up burning the leather and jacking everything up. So, I don't know if you can see it. You'll end up seeing, hold up, let's see if this will zoom in. Alright. Come on. Alright. See the little lines and stuff from the where I put it on? You might, well, there's one little chunk right there, but that's okay. It'll smooth out. Whenever you apply the heat, basically once those little lines or whatever you're seeing goes away, you will have to move on to the next spot. Basically, it'll look like, come on, like that. See where it looks all smooth and kind of hazy? That's why you do a little bit at a time. Like whenever I first got these boots, probably took 1/2 of just doing that little bit right there. Now you get your little cotton ball. And then dip in said water. I like to do this, make it kind of, you know, some kind of little flat surface. Then all you're gonna do is circles with the cotton ball with the water. Now, once you do get it up to this level, depending on how bad they are or how many times you end up hitting your gas pedals or each other, or if you have dogs, for some reason my German Shepherd loves to stand on my foot. I don't know what it is about that one, but all you're gonna do is make sure it's all the way in, and at this level too, you can feel how smooth it is. And I got one little part right there that's all kind of jacked up, most likely from hitting the brake pedal or gas pedal or whatever bloody thing getting in and out of the car. That's the only thing that sucks, but it's kind of easy fix over time. It'll go away. It'll get kind of covered up, or I'll take a razor blade and cut it off, make it smooth again. The only thing that sucks, I'm going to end up having to redo that little area, because all you're doing really is taking the kiwi, right, and by slightly melting it, if you will, all you're doing is just putting it into the pores of the leather. Then you end up getting a shiny or smooth surface. Then, like, you can actually see the reflection in my boot. And if I zoom it in good enough, you can actually kind of see my, you know, finger, yeah, all that good stuff. And you can see outside. So, oh, yeah, you get the point. So, that's how I ended up doing my boots. Pretty easy. Especially, you just gotta be patient and take your time. And literally, what, 8 minutes? Well, I've also spent an hour and a half getting them to this level, but it took me all of 8 minutes talking through how to do it. So if you're just doing it like this, we'll start after I've applied the kiwi. See how long it actually takes. It's pretty easy. I would highly advise, if you are doing it at your kitchen table or an area carpeted or whatever, put something down, because you will get, sometimes, depending if you're using a t-shirt or that little applicator that comes in this little pack, you will get some little chunks that fall off. Then it's in your carpet or on your kitchen table, and then, yeah, take like come on, like there's a little chunk right there. So just wipe it up with the shirt. Got my little cotton ball ready. All right, what are we at? 10:04, 10:05. So now I'll just do it. I will add, it also depends how thick of a layer you put on. It's going to determine how fast you get it to clear up. This one was a little bit worse, so I put a little bit more on it. You're better off doing a little bit less, so that way it slowly builds, especially on the newer boots. Then you can build up to this level, and literally as I'm working this, you'll see it go from hazy to I can see myself. And the other thing too, on the cotton ball, as you're going through like I am right now, you will actually feel a really smooth surface. And if you don't, that means you got an area that needs a little bit more attention. So whenever I was in the Army, from 01 until 05, this is what we had to do all the time before shift. And for some reason, I don't know what it is, you almost always have one boot that's like better than the other one. Like this one, you can almost like see me perfectly in it. So that took me all of 3 minutes and 20 seconds once I started burning it or melting the kiwi. So if you have any questions, go ahead, drop a comment, like, share, subscribe to the channel, all that fun stuff. Hopefully I can put out some more info. I don't know